get much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from...
Better be careful around here.
I've never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Moonrise Towers lies ahead. We must venture on, however bleak the path.
Another step forward. Something's wrong. I feel weak. Drained.
I can barely think straight. This place saps the very thoughts from your mind.
Quite evil, but...
Lovely day, this. For now, onward. Lost day.
There. I'll just help myself.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do. You're resourceful. You'll find a way. Don't give me that look. It's a good thing that I'm resistant to the shadows. This way I can help you. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Very well. More for me. Let's see what this does. What's inside? What's that?
Seek and you shall find me. What now?
I wonder what the next move is. This way. Better fetch that.
Got a long road ahead. If that my feet can carry me. Seems simple enough. Don't mind if I do. Eyes open. Watch the shadows. Let's have a look.
The Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her.
This curse subverts all that is good in nature. Stay together. Keep to the light.
Who's there? Enough not to trust a voice from the darkness. Come into the light, hands high. Unit, move in.
Jonas!
Jonas!
I'm here! Where are you?
Eunice? Can you see us? She's...
I can't see anything! Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
Jonas? Jonas. Harpers, you heard the woman. Slams! Sir!
Took units. Make every strike count!
Death's but a word away. Most excellent.
A vehicle! Don't go off me!
Killing people now, playing with doodads later.
Take you. Have to keep going.
What fools these mortals be. Will you please, Mistral?
Ignite!
Oh. Stitching time saved. Well, you know.
Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat. That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light'll save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
No one stopped me yet. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he backs a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter. He had dreams of boarding a ship in Baldur's Gate, seeing the world. Sense a young woman gazing at dark-rise towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop it, she hopes. In her former life, this girl played in the nearby woods. She's always the best at climbing trees, grabbing the floor of an inn. The patrons made a mess of things again the night before.
Salutations.
Watch your back.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
All right, what now?
No rest for the wicked, I see. What am I?
No one back home will ever believe this. Ever wanted the easy path? I'll take that. I'll give it a shot.
The image of an orange-haired cat asleep before a fireplace comes to you. What came of it?
Open up. Come on. Can't stay idle.
Mr. Rill. Yes, of course.
Talk to me.
Yes.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Here.
Victory's assured.
What should I do?
Not yet.
A little help, please.
Sounds like fun.
Don't touch me.
Oh. Let's hope for gold. Let's crack it open.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Go.
Don't mind if I do.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
What needs fast?
I have a lot on my mind. I thought to reach a Githyanki Creche and be rid of these tadpoles. Now we stalk forgotten lands haunted by darkness.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. My research turned up a rather brilliant... It's not too deep.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle. The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a heartstring.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your cold metal, presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
I agree. Scientific. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat!
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Yes, quite. But there is some mild trauma. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. This, a far superior relic to that old jelly you were trained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But, with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young fey boy, the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Daniel. I've met him in my meditations. But since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once. I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it. It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you. I can think of a thing or two. But in truth, it is for the best that the curse consumes my thoughts for now. This is the best chance I've had in a century. I cannot squander it. But if I succeed, if I break the curse, then perhaps there will be time for myself again. And for others.
With haste.
Ah, there you are. Now, I hope you don't mind my having ingratiated myself into the most palatable graces of your provisions. You find me quite fated indeed. Hmm, yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savoured so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. See? That is to say, Dale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can. Forswearing the accustomed frills decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Dale. No, we needn't dwell on that now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider
Forgiveness. She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. Alas, the creature that afflicts you, the ill-begotten magic that it weaves, is inextricably conjoined with both the greater purpose and the greater master that it serves. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens gods, weave the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. Mistress believes only you.
The orb.
Precisely. Mistress has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourselves as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
He is not. It seems that Mistra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece. And need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Vaina hastra mistrarium Italion France Annas. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. They count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the Nessian seas, so too the skies children gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, emotion born in lonely hours, come, ebb, come, all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you. An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days. A wizard doesn't reach Elminster's age without enjoying their home comforts. Those who seek danger over cheese don't tend to live as long. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left. Of course, we offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it. I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he saved the realms more times than legend can recount. To take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My org's the best chance we have, and only I can wield it. I had no doubt I could rely on you. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating. Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute. Stop its beating.
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
I can't believe Mystra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad? It doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I hope. Whoa, now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mystra,
I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do? Tell him to pick the right one. Or better yet, I'll do it. See, wizards, man. They always need help picking the simple, obvious option. If Mistra can't think of another way to stop the Absolute than sacrificing Gale, she's no god worth worshipping. I'll say that to Gale in, gentle terms.
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster couldn't be a tad more optimistic. Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at his side. I hope he'll come to see that.
Hey, soldier, Well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine. It's getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way to fix this thing. If it can be fixed. Well, I imagine it's lights out, Big K. And then it'll be just you, your parasite, and the wild yonder. Sure you'd manage. But this old girl's got a few things to do before it comes to that.
Really? There's even a letter. What language is this? What are you doing? A gift from Cazador, written in flesh. Apparently it's a poem, but I've never read it. I've been tracing the scars on my back with my fingers, trying to read them by touch. But I can't. They may as well be written in machinery. This isn't your problem, you know.
The runes are carved in deep, brutal strokes. The jagged letters mean nothing to you. Whatever language this is, you don't recognize it.
And? What does it say? What did he do to me? No. No, let's keep this between ourselves. At least until we know what it means. Centuries carrying this. I can actually see it. None at all. It doesn't look like a poem. It doesn't look like anything I recognize. Whatever he's left carved in my flesh, it's a mystery to me. Thank you. By the way, this is, well, something. Will we? Sweet.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Beneath the resilient veneer, a touch of fragility. She needs comfort.
It's been a very long time since someone did that. For me. Of course. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
Yes?
On it.
What to do? These boots have seen everything. Private word would be nice.
What's on your mind? Oh, you know me, never the optimist. Trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history. She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Copper for your thoughts? Yes.
No traps, please.
Let's march. Ha!
It returns to the hells, to the very point where it last stood before venturing to whichever devil-forsaken plane it died on. In the case of our friend Jörgir, the Orthon you so handily dispatched in the Temple of Shah, he manifested in my house of hope. He returned to me chastened but intact, his wounds healed, his body restored. He thought I would dismember him, but he has his uses, so instead I am re-educating him.
We delivered the devil. Now I want what I'm owed. We had a deal.
Indeed we did. I discovered all there is to know about those scars of yours. It's a rather grim tale. For my tastes.
I'd appreciate a little less enthusiasm when it comes to Cazador and his horrors.
Oh, come, Astarion. We're about to unveil your destiny. You should be quivering in anticipation. Carved into that ivory skin of yours is one part of an infernal contract between the archdevil Mephistopheles and your former master, Cazador Zar. In full, the contract states that Cazador will be granted knowledge of an infernal ritual so vile it has never been performed. The rite of profane ascension. promises to be a marvelous ceremony. Very elaborate, incredibly ancient, and entirely diabolical. If he completes the rite, he will become a new kind of being, the vampire ascendant. All the strengths of his vampiric form will be amplified, and alongside them he will enjoy the luxuries of the living. The arousals and appetites of man will return to him, and unlike Astarion, he will have no need of a parasite to protect him from the sun. But the ritual has its price, as all worthwhile things do. Lord Cazador will need to sacrifice a number of souls, including all of his vampiric spawn, if he is to ascend. Imagine how he felt then, when one of those precious spawns simply disappeared into thin air. The only missing ingredient is Astarion. You are the final piece he requires to complete the ritual. Your stars bind you to it. Your soul will set off a very wave of death, bringing Cazador his twisted life. That, my tragic and toothsome friend, is that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business elsewhere.
A lot to take in. What do you think I should do? How right you are. I knew he wouldn't leave me alone, even when I was just another wretched toy for him to play with. But if I'm the key to this power he craves, he'll hunt me to the ends of Fable. I need to take the fight to him, and I need you to help me. Thank you.
Let's see.
What do we have here? No time for dallying.